Good evening. Welcome. FTR League Racing. It is Wednesday night. We are running a little bit late as usual. And in the booth with me, we're going to have a special surprise tonight. We're going to have a little special surprise going on tonight. Lug, how's it going, man? Lug not with me tonight, as always, my partner in crime. Lug, what's going on, brother? I can barely hear you. It sounds like you're, like about 100 yards off in the distance. Oh, no! Wow, okay. We are already getting the queue to join. Did you get any invite? Did you get the invites and stuff? Did you say you did get invite? You there? Okay, yes, we are going to join. I just wanted to make sure that that you had some invites before I went ahead and joined up. But you got invites. You're good. All right, my friend. Okay.
Left. And, you carry on. I'm going to try to get this headset working.
All right, my brother. All right, and we're going to do that. We got you, man. We got you. Just sounds like you're off in the distance, a little bit, but I can hear you loud and clear. As we're getting set to go racing here at Kentucky. Good old Kentucky. They,
Can you hear me?
There you are. That's much better. You are now loud and clear.
Mic check. 1, 2, 3, yeah.
Mic check 100%, Lug. 100%, man. Now we got you. As these guys in the A-League, the big boys, they are taking their usual one-lap warm-up.
All right.
And kind of looking through the field and going through some things. It looks like we got Typical on the pole tonight.
Yes, we do. And I'm picking him to win, so back off.
You're going with Typical tonight. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. You can't ever go wrong with that.
No.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm going with Lynch.
You're going to go with Lynch. I
am going to go with Lynch.
I was just about to say, Lynch is starting on the outside pole tonight, man. That is awesome.
I was playing with your emotions, so I was going with him all along.
So do we only have to do the one pick, or do we get the one pick and?
No, there's only 9 drivers, so you only get one.
Okay. Hold on a second. I'll get my pick as soon as we get our special guest an invite. Hold on a second. Let me see.
All right, yeah.
Hopefully this doesn't screw me up, but I got one more invite in case. Alright, he's gonna be ghosted, isn't he? Yes, he is. Of course he is. Why would he not? Our special guest. I can't get... And they're going green already? I don't have him. Oh, come on, man. Oh, boy. Come on, where's he at? There he is. Okay, he's here. All right, our special guest tonight, joining with us, is Eneltown from the B League, the FTR B League. Eneltown, what's going on, man?
He must not have his mic on before we can hear him.
Get your mic on.
And down. Yeah, there you go.
There he is.
Technical difficulty here to get started, but we're good.
We always have some technical difficulties. It's not a broadcast if we don't have some technical difficulties.
We got typical up front. Oh, actually, we don't. No, we got 3 up front.
We got your man. We got your boy. Your pick up front, getting out into the early lead, and that is Lynch.
I didn't even recognize the car he's in. Well, that's pretty
Yeah,
good fan. That's a pretty good fan club when you don't know what car your driver's doing.
Oh, come on now, come on. You know who drives that number 3 in this A League. That's Lynch 4D, man. That is the Lynch.
I'm so used to Dan being in that 3. It's hard to. He has been in it for a while, but.
Oh, well, see, here's the misfits, because I'm used to always stand in that 34. But as we see Billy in that 1 now underneath Lynch, he's taking that spot away. He's got Mike RPM right behind him. So let's kind of go through the field. But we have the chance to go through the field. We got Lynch in the 3 car tonight, as he's there in second. Mike RPM in the 44. He's underneath right now with Billy. He's trying to take over the second spot. So we're going to kind of keep it here. We got some good racing going on up here at front. So we'll get through the field here in just a little bit. But okay, so Ingletown. Welcome to the booth tonight, man, and calling the race with us. So you got to now give us your pick for the night.
Well, if you just first off, I'm trying to look for Billy's stream. I don't see it. But let's see. I think I'm gonna go with Billy just because first stream, gotta go with the man there.
Okay. He's jumped out to the lead.
There you go. Get wrong. Actually, are you able to give me an invite still to the race on PS?
I don't know. Shit, no. I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how we can do that once we're in here.
Yeah, once we're in.
I wonder if you can do it through the party in the broadcast booth party.
I'll give it a try. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, I'm, well, you can tune in.
Let me try.
Yeah, did you get more than one invite?
For the, I don't know,
yeah, I just didn't get one to start.
I
don't know how else I could. Am I able to join session?
Try that, maybe.
What's that?
You're trying to maybe join session, you can get in that way, maybe, I don't know.
Like, I do have shades up right now on my, my thing here, so.
And mine's up also.
Yeah, I was gonna look for one other on my phone too, so I had a couple different views.
Alright, well, JWell, he's got his JCR_JWell is back, on the YouTube.
Heavy duty, you'll have his.
As a shout out to JWell, I got his stream up. Now, yeah, Berkwood, I know, I put on some great work as we're here in the early going.
Up here, it's front there.
We got Billy out in the lead, kind of extending the lead a little bit, trying to put some space in between he and the second place of Mike RPM, and these guys are kind of spreading out a little bit. So let's try to get through the field here. Let's introduce some of these drivers to our viewers. We got Mike RPM, the points leader, rolling there in second spot, and Lynch in that 3 car. He's rolling in 4th right now, having a good run so far.
Whoa, what's going on with the 44?
The 44 just, I'm not exactly sure. He was in second, but now all of a sudden he dropped. I think he got way loose.
Yeah, maybe I didn't see why he slowed up. He just jammed on the brake.
As Clashin now has moved up to second. Clashin in that 51 Rowdy car. Good to have him back in the race tonight. This is no fair, Lug. We only get one pick.
Well, there's only 4 in the wall a little bit.
That typical in that 4 car.
Sorry, I was eating popcorn. I couldn't get the name out.
Okay, so what if my pick is it's your bro JWell Clashin?
He's not even in here. Is he? Yeah. Dumbass.
Yeah. That's my pick.
Where?
It's your bro JWell Clashin.
No, what's this 3 pick shit?
It's one pick. You know I had to mix it up. Oh man, come on. Oh man. All right, because you got Jay Wow running there in 4th. He's going to have a fast car. Clashin is already up to 2nd. He's going to have a fast car. And then you got. And then you got It's Your Bro Chase in the race tonight.
So who's leading?
Billy is leading right now in his number 1 car.
All right.
But as we see, It's Your Bro Chase and Mike RPM side by side, and this is for 5th place. So.
And I'd like to thank Lynch for cleaning up the booth after he left the other night. He done a good job.
Yes, did a very good job. Used a fantastic.
He even did the bathroom this week.
Oh,
I was impressed.
I haven't even gotten to the bathroom yet, so
I was impressed.
You see, in Old Town, they usually leave it a mess. Bill, them FTR boys, boy, they know how to throw a party up in this place, man.
That's what I was. That's what I was reading.
We got good racing going on out front here as Billy in that 1 car starting to hear some footsteps a little bit.
It's good to see Billy up front.
Yep, as he's got Clash in there and Lynch in tow, and not sure what's going on with the 4 car, but the 4 car is definitely off the pace. As or I'm sorry, the 24. The 24 was off the pace. Reckless Racer, he's now down a lap down, and he's got some heavy damage to that front hood lug. Did you see what happened to him?
No, I didn't. I was pulling up here. I got like 3 YouTubes going here in the thing.
Yeah.
Check everything, get everything going here.
I tell you what, go ahead, Daniel.
Well, I was just saying, I got J Wow was up, and I got Heavy Duty up here.
Okay. Innotown, Innotown.
Oh, Heavy Duty is all bent to shit again for some reason.
Yeah, he's running 50th.
Who's picking on Heavy Duty again?
I don't. Oh man, Reckless Racer in the 24. He's got his hands.
Somebody's coming. Is that somebody coming into the pits? Who do you see?
I don't.
That is
coming down there.
Is that Chase?
It's Your Bro Chase just came.
No, Micah's coming down. Micah in the A car, he's down pit road.
Yeah, I think It's Your Bro Chase just come out.
So it looks
Duty's
like
showing 4 laps left of fuel.
So they're trying to short pit is what they're doing. They're going with the short pit routine, the short pit idea. But no, It's Your Bro Chase is still on the track, it looks like. He's 1, 2, or did he just come out of the pits? Yeah, he must have
I didn't see anyone on this stream that was down pit road.
Okay.
On Heavy Duty.
I'm trying to get through I want to introduce these guys. And some of these
Shady,
drivers.
there's 9 drivers. How hard can that be?
I can't even get through the field.
9 drivers.
We got to have more than 9 in this.
I don't know. That's all the
No,
same.
I'm showing 15. Heavy Duty was at 15.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
That's it.
Well, 9 qualified then, put it that way.
Well, look at these JCR boys. Now that the JCR boys have teamed up, J-Well and Clash in there running 2nd and 3rd, nose to tail. So Billy's going to probably have some company up there in that first spot, probably very soon.
Fire truck saying who tangled with Heavy Duty there? Fire truck.
I think it was. I'm going to go. I think it might have been Reckless Racer because Reckless Racer has a lot of damage to his 24 car.
And Reckless was right with him too.
Okay.
And Reckless is having has his hands full, as we see Nowinski in the 88 coming down.
Yes, the 24 car, Reckless.
Yes. And we've got Mac Attack in the 17.
Thank
and
you, Fire truck.
And everybody now is coming down pit road. Mac Attack.
You should see the view I got. Billy's.
Yeah.
There's 2 cars, 51. The other car is completely sideways.
Yeah, the 51 is being pushed down pit road.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm watching right now.
Well, there's 2 51s. If you look at it, there's the J-Well 51 and the Clash 51. It's J-Well getting pushed down.
And they wonder
pit
why
road.
we get confused. Yeah, sure. Blame it on the commentators.
And I haven't had a cold beverage yet.
That's it. And I haven't smoked anything all day.
Oh boy, I gotta meet my man
Yeah,
before
right.
Memorial Day weekend. Back on the track. We got Dan the Man in that 34 car, in the yellow 34. He's out there.
Oh, poor
Playing
heavy
him up.
duty.
And
He's got some heavy duty damage.
yeah, he does. Look who's coming out in the pits now and made a good, making some time up here, and that's Lynch in the 3. Lynch gained 1, 2, 3 spots in the
I bet
pits
you
and
he
moved up to
wonder if he
second.
too tired it.
He may
tired
have, because he's already up. He moved up to second
He
with
looks too
that pit
tired.
stop.
Oh shit!
And that would have been
I cracked me up.
a good call. Now, Ingletown, you got a lot of experience here at Kentucky. Can you get away with changing 2 this early?
I wouldn't advise it. It seems like that left front should be pretty burnt up. I would say the left rear seemed to have a good chunk of meat left on it after a run, but I don't know about that front. Well, that'll be interesting.
And I don't know if you've seen the waiver or not, but to come up in the booth, you must give both commentators your setup for the following race. I'm not sure if you read the fine print or not.
All right, well, we're definitely not going to do that on air.
No.
But that's one of the contract rules you may want to read.
But I also have some special news tonight. We've got an unofficial sponsor. I've got an unofficial sponsor now, sponsoring the channel. FurnitureDistributors.net out of North Carolina. Online furniture company store out of the Southeast. They distribute and deliver all across North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia. Awesome store. FurnitureDistributors.net. One of my good friends, Niner Dan, is a manager over there, and they're doing some really good. They got a heck of a Memorial Day sale. So this race and the rest of the season will be brought to you by FurnitureDistributors.net. Go online, especially this week. They pay the taxes, delivery, everything. The price on the floor is the price at your door. I mean, I looked on that stuff. I tell you what, I know it'd be tough to get up to Ontario to you, Lug, but you might want to even check that out, man. I looked on there, man. I'm right up in Maryland. I might have to work out a deal with them with some of that stuff, but check out FurnitureDistributors.net as our unofficial sponsor here.
And we'd like to thank them for that.
Yes, sir. Some good partners down there. As we got Billy out on that track.
We can cash our paychecks now?
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. Certainly. I wouldn't advise it, but you can try. Always.
Okay.
Do you guys know of anyone streaming that's around 7th, 8th place, 9th place?
Well, not sure.
It'd be nice to know who's 7th, 8th, or 9th right now.
Yeah. I know Mike RPM is 6th.
I'm going to, where's Heavy? What's he?
Heavy, I got him at 14th still.
Yeah,
Okay.
Heavy got in that melee with Reckless early, so he's brought back. I have
Reckless is showing 29 seconds behind Heavy Duty too. So
I gotta keep. I gotta give the shout out thanks to JWell on his channel for having the leaderboard up for me. As we got 10 laps to go now in stage 1. As we got Billy still out front, Lynch in 2nd, Clash in 3rd, JWoww 4th, Typical 5th, and Eagles running 6th.
That's what I think I can find Eagles probably streaming.
Yep. It's going to be a good points. Lynch can stay where he is.
Would be high side broadcast?
Oh, but he's got some company.
Would it be high side?
No, he doesn't stream his races. But
Lynch would have his hands full now.
I'm checking back
We
here
got
with
Billy, Lynch, and Clashing. 1, 2, 3 right now.
and
Looks like
checking in with DK Brown in the 18. He and Mac Attack kind of running back in the mid pack there.
Who's in the other 51? Clash and who else?
Clashing and J-Well.
Okay, yeah. So we got Billy, Lynch, Clashing, and J-Well.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yep. And then typical in that 4 car. I love that 4 paint scheme that typical.
Yeah, that 4 is pretty cool.
Yeah, he's in that 5th position. He's been putting together some solid runs, typical has. He's been putting together some really good runs.
17 and 18 a little bit. No harm, no foul.
Yeah, no harm, no foul.
You didn't ask me how my race went Sunday, Shady.
I haven't even had a chance. I already know how your race went.
Okay, well then don't ask.
I know, that's why I was kind of trying to sidestep it a little bit. But
actually, stage 1 and stage 2 were all right.
Well, you guys
stepped the dog shit.
Well, you guys put on a heck of the B League, man. You guys put on a good show here at Kentucky.
Yeah, it was a good race. A lot of good racing there.
It was a good race. Ingletown, where did you finish up in that race?
At Indy, I think I was 7th, man.
7th, solid top 10. Solid top 10. Good one. As we got, and here at Kentucky, and take some notes. These guys are putting on a show as he's front 3. Yep. Lynch is looking for that lead, man. Lynch wants to get that stage win.
Lynch needs to stay off that wall.
He's trying to look high. He's looking high. He's looking low.
Yeah,
and here comes Clashing. Yep, Clashing makes is going to make Lynch pay on a little bit of mistake. Lynch got a little.
He's barely brushed it, but it's enough. It's enough here that when you got to lift that much, you're going to lose.
But
J-Well made some gains there for sure. He's at 4th behind this.
Yep.
Well, even those two mixing up just for a second is going to bring him closer.
Yep. With under
another
10
mix
laps
up,
to go.
and he'll be right there.
And Lynch was, you could tell Lynch wants to get the stage win so hard. He was pushing it so hard, and made that little mistake, and Clashing made him pay.
He needs to stay where he is right now.
But here goes Clashing underneath of the 1 car, and Clashing looking for the lead underneath of Billy. Billy gives him plenty of room.
Come on, Lynch, I'm in your head. Stay where you are.
As we ride with Clashing here real quick and see how he gets around this place. I tell you what, Kentucky, you can get awfully loose, awfully quick. As we got 3 laps to go this time, so next time across the stripe, we're going to have 2 laps to go here in stage 1, so they're making quick work of this.
Get back on, Billy. Where the hell am I? All right.
Yep. Riding with Clashing as he pulls up on Billy, running a good line. Across the line, we got 2 laps to go. Lynch holding Lynch right there with him.
You need to stay right there and just take the points and go.
Well, you know what? I mean, yes and no. I mean, here goes Clashing looking to the bottom of Billy now. But, I mean, if you're Lynch, you know, I would say go for it.
If you overcook it, you saw him just that little touch, though.
That's true.
That's all it takes, and J-Well will be right there to capitalize.
Yep. As we got 1 lap to go, and Clashing making the move under Billy. And going into turn 1.
That's going to bring J-Well up to Lynch a little bit, too, I bet you.
Yep, here comes J-Well's making his move, and Lynch going up high.
Lynch in the wall again a bit.
Yeah, he kissed the wall for good luck, but he didn't lose momentum there. And we're gonna have a photo finish as we come to the wire here at stage 1, and Billy off the corner gets a lot of momentum, and here comes Lynch 3 wide. Billy's gonna get the lead.
Got second. I think Lynch may have got second.
I think Lynch may have.
Ooh, that would have been tight.
Yeah.
That was tight. And that was only for stage 1, y'all.
I didn't want to change the view, but yeah, that should have been tight.
Yeah, it looks like they're really close going over from J-Wow's view.
Clashing did get second, Lynch 3rd, J-Wow 4th, Typical 5th, and Eagle 6th to finish up stage 1. And Billy was able to pull that out as Clashing. They got sideways as they crossed the line. Clashing did and hit the wall head on. He might have a little bit of a headache. Get that man a Tylenol or 2. And want to see Heavy Duty get that car fixed up also.
Yeah. If there's a hard luck award, he'd be getting it.
Well, Billy gets that stage win, and he's going to lead us to green. Clashing in second, Lynch third, J-Well fourth. And here they go off the start.
Wildfire truck, who's going to win this race?
Me myself. I don't know about fire truck on your stream. You'll have to let us know. But
oh, there goes Lynch around.
Lynch is
going.
Son of a gun! And a big wreck in the back. Big wreck.
Oh, that's good though. Gosh,
big wreck in the back. The 24 around.
Oh gosh, I know.
Big wreck in the back. Definitely under caution. And this has brought out our first caution of the night, as Lynch definitely went around. Dan the Man got caught up in it. Dan the Man, he got a lot of damage out of it as well.
Looks like, I don't know if Lynch had help or not. Looks like he just got loose.
It's possible. I mean, this track, you get loose. You can get real loose real quick off of turn 2 and off of turn 4. This is such a tricky track. This track always...
Those start, they just... Especially going through the gears like that.
I mean, is it just me, you guys, or does it feel like you're always going uphill at this track?
I feel like that on every track.
There is a
right before I hit the wall, it's like, yeah,
there's a hill.
I mean, whether you're on the front stretch or the back stretch, it always makes me feel like I'm going uphill at this place.
Well, it's just that view you use.
Yeah, I was going to say
something. You know what I say about the view? Don't hate, participate, my friend.
Actually,
don't hate
about an hour before the race, I was in there racing on my own, and I switched in the car, and I told the wife, I said, I don't know how the hell he does it. I can't see shit. I had 4 cars behind me, and I didn't know they were even behind me until they passed me.
That's why you got to look in your rearview mirror.
Yeah, I didn't know.
The half of the mirror that they give you, right?
Yeah, no, it just no.
Ah, Burntwood, I knew you were going to say something on that. JD always going uphill every track into people. Ain't that the truth? Oh, God, I love that minute.
What's up, Bert?
Ooh, there goes clashing.
And clashing. Billy got in the wall.
Clashing
and Billy got in. A big wreck, the 18 around.
Oh,
Billy got around.
There.
Yeah.
The 8 involved. And the caution definitely is out.
I was on that when that happened.
Yeah, I had that stream. I was on Billy as well as
I had a good one from behind that duty there.
I don't know what that was, but
Clashin took the lead, and as he took the lead, his quarter hit the fender, the front fender of Billy, and Billy got up into the wall. And I think some of the guys were trying to check up to try to escape it, and you know how that goes, man. Everybody's just so bunched together from the restart.
Hey, Heavy Duty looks good though.
Yep, just nowhere to go. As Heavy Duty, he's starting to move his way up. He's up to 7th, back on the lead lap, so he's getting up there, man.
He's got no damage on this one, so. Hey, where's the rest of the cars? Oh yeah, I was going to say Billy's way at the back now, isn't he?
Yep, he's gonna have to. Billy's back in the back to get that, as he had to get that damage fixed. As we got a new leader.
I'd like to see. Oh, J-Wow does go. I was gonna say I'd like to see J-Wow go. He's been lurking, and something happened to Clashin there.
Well, Clashin ducked down low to take it to the rear, as I guess kind of giving himself his own penalty for getting in the Billy there and getting that caution to come out. So Clashin, one of the most respectful and respected racers in the game, as he took himself out of the lead to go to the back, as a result of getting in the Billy, making that pass for the lead. So much respect to Clashin to do that.
Well, you get it, you got to give it, right? And that's pretty cool, huh?
Well, that's going to lead us, give us a new leader, and that's the 4-car Typical. Typical back out front.
And look who's back in 5th.
As he's got my pick, JWoww, in 2nd, right behind him in that 51 car. JWoww.
Litch and Dan top 5, 6.
Yep, I'm keeping an eye on that 3 car. That 3 car's got a setup tonight.
Yeah,
He's got something set up tonight. I'm telling you.
Get out of here.
That Lynch was a good pick. That was a good pick there. And you know, and you know.
He actually paid me to pick him, so.
Oh, see, yeah, come on now, you getting paid?
Yeah. He's gonna make money now.
Just not see his name.
As we now have seen JWoww looking underneath the Typical for the lead. Yeah. And JWoww in that 51, that other 51, he's going to take it with the help of Mike RPM, who's back up there and moving for 2nd with the help of It's Your Bro Chase. So now you're starting to see some real heavy hitters moving up to the front. As we are in stage 2.
You should be kind of getting deep into it with those 2 cautions.
Yep, stage 2 brought to you by FurnitureDistributors.net. Check them out for their Memorial Day sale this weekend. They have one heck of a sale at FurnitureDistributors.net. Check them out. They're out of North Carolina, delivering to South Carolina, Virginia, some other states. They take care of delivery and tax costs, everything. All you got to do is put an order in, and they show up at your door and set it all up.
Sounds good.
Imagine shipping would be a killer to me.
Oh, yeah. And they take care of shipping and everything, man. Shipping, taxes,
$80 not worth a poop right now.
Well, I tell you what, I could tell you right now, it's about $40-50 just to send, a box package up to Ontario.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Trying to come up with that.
Oh, see what we can do.
It's like Mike RPM is wanting to take this lead.
Yeah, Mike RPM has got It's Your Bro Chase right on his bumper, as those 2 guys have kind of been hooked up here over the past several laps.
Yeah, he's getting the JWoww on entry, and he's having to let off a little, I think, throughout the turn.
4 guys on the wall there.
Yep, we got and looks like Mike and It's Your Bro Chase, they got into the wall a little bit. Those guys had to check up behind them. I saw
like
Dan.
3 or 4 of them just smacked the wall all together there.
Yeah, I saw Dan, the man in that 34. He got out of the throttle, and he's still losing spots with the momentum he lost.
That's the problem with that low draft. You lose that momentum, and you're by yourself for a bit.
I tell you what, I mean, the low draft. I mean, it's 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other.
I'm getting used to it. That's all I'm saying about the broadcasting. I'm getting used to it.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it too. I mean, I would have never known. I mean, some top leagues like FRR, Front Row Racing, FRR, those guys are in low draft too. And they put on one heck of a show. They race on Sunday nights after the FTR B League. FTR B League is at 8 o'clock, and I think the FRR guys are 9:30, I believe, 9:30 p.m. But they're low draft as well.
That definitely puts a premium on like working together.
I've been asked to do a Friday night broadcast.
Yeah, it puts the low draft really puts the guys with the fastest cars with the best setups at the front, and of course the guys who can drive them at the front. It kind of forces the best to the front and the not best cars to the back. So you really start to see who's got what
in every race.
Yep.
Now, you definitely can tell where your car sits, relative to the field.
Right now, the class of the field right now is JWoww in that Rowdy 51.
And who did you pick, Shady?
JWoww.
Oh, did you? Again.
Yeah. I actually picked It's Your Bro.
Yeah.
JWoww Clashin'.
Yeah.
So it gives me the flexibility to have that guy there in second spot, who was in the back seat of JWoww, and that's It's Your Bro Chase in that 5 car.
So really, your first pick was It's Your Bro's Chase, so that's the one you're sticking with. Haha.
Oh well, no, I mean that's
You failed. You failed.
I didn't even pick two other. I didn't get two other picks. I'm gonna pick two,
You
but
don't
not
get
two
two
from the
there.
top.
You don't get two. You only get one. That's
Oh,
why I
I
had
only
to.
get the
Yeah.
one. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only get one now.
So that's why I had to get creative and bunch them together.
At one point, Jay, you was picking everybody but the pace truck to win.
Pretty much.
Well, I do have at least one. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I do have one other. At least I would like to. I would definitely.
Okay, you can do an honorable mention.
I would have taken. I was gonna go with Mike RPM, running in fourth right now.
And that'd be a solid
alright.
pick, man.
That's
And
my second.
he's the points leader coming into the race, and he's got a. When I checked out the points this week when they were released, man, he's got a really deep. He's got a healthy points lead.
Yeah.
As we come to this last stretch of the season.
I'll go a quick little dark horse. I'll throw a heavy duty since I'm watching it.
He's all.
Clashing all by a momentum out there.
Billy's moved up 2 spots now, up to 7th. Oh, he's coming back.
Billy has moved up a lot.
Well, 2 spots since last I seen him. Yeah, he must have started near the back on that last restart.
Yeah, I think it was up around 7th or 8th or 9th around there somewhere.
Tell you what,
Right
you
now,
know, when
he's
I
chasing
start-
Eagles down
when-
right now. But,
Because my view started on him, there's only 4 cars around him, so he was right at the back.
ooh,
Hey, I
Billy
am
went in
kinda
a little. He's trying to pass him.
I'm kind
Well,
of
he makes it
surprised that DK Brown and
Oh, we got
and
somebody
McAtack.
fitting. Who's fitting?
That's going to be Dan,
Okay.
and
Oh, yeah,
Micah's
the
coming
34,
down. Micah in that 8 car.
He's coming down also.
Yeah, Micah in that 8 Chevrolet. He's coming down.
You can't find him.
We're
I
at
thought-
lap 25 here.
And I was talking to Micah this week, man, and he wants to get he needs to get himself a solve. He needs to get some momentum going. He has not had the season that he has wanted in this A League after winning the B League championship last season. He was definitely hoping for some better luck in his first
Who just
season
went
in the
all
A
the way?
League.
I know Nowinski missed the pit, or is he just coming out?
He's just coming out.
Oh, it looked like he drove all the way through.
Yep, Winsk is just coming out. He was
Okay.
He was just in the pit. As McAtack now coming down in his 17 car.
Yeah, I'm showing heavy at 5 laps still. Fuel.
Yep. So I think some of these guys are taking the short pit route and trying to get a few positions that way.
Well, especially too with only 10 left. There's no point in running it dry. I
Yep.
would say.
Yep. And we've got 11 laps to go. So this time by, we'll have 10 laps to go in stage 2 already. So they're making some fast work of this race.
Mike,
They're staying out.
Mike RPM down on the.
Yeah, he's pitting.
Yep, Mike RPM, our points leader, he's coming down pit road.
Oh, you Lynch, where are you? Ooh, why you dropping like a rock? What's going on? Come on, Lynch, get up on that wheel.
See,
Yep,
even
he's-
now, I would
he's-
say
he's-
2 tires.
He's pitting
10
now.
laps. Go. That's
Yep,
gotta
look-
be tight.
Look to see
Looks
Lynch.
like Eagles in, Lynch by looks
Duty's
of it.
going in.
Yeah.
Maybe
the-
Billy. How's this
better.
going to work?
Looked like
Ooh.
Billy was too.
Yep, they all are, all 3.
As right now, the top 3 of Clashing, Typical, and It's Your Bro Chase are still out on the track. Look for them to be pitting here in the next couple laps. They're not going to come in this time, but they should be coming in here in a couple.
Clash and showing 2 laps to the good, so he's got to be coming soon.
Typical wants. He wants Daywell spot bad.
Hold on, let
He's
me
all over there.
let me go in. Let me pull up those points. I'm interested to see and talk about these points as we are in the second half of the schedule.
Ooh, up on the talk early. Yeah.
Oh, J-Well.
J-Well just spun it.
J-Well spun it going into the pits.
I was watching his entry, and it didn't look like a smooth entry. Oh, he's backwards. I wonder if he'll make it up and not get kicked.
He's got it turned around now.
He's in, but he's going to lose a hell of a lot of time.
He's lucky he didn't get disconnected there, driving backwards.
He's definitely going to lose that lead that he had coming into the pits.
Well, Nowinski still got damage.
As that's going to be a big loss for him. We'll have to see where he ends up as this green flag stop. As Typical now is already out. And Typical in the 4 car. As Mike RPM coming around him now.
Nowinski Sunday night, I could not stay away from him. You know how you have one of those nights where you hit a car, then you hit him again, and you hit him again?
I remember hearing you say that multiple times.
Yeah, see, every time, that's the way I am. If I hit somebody once, look out, you're it for the night. The more I try to stay away from somebody, is just the more I panic around them trying to stay away from them, and something usually happens.
Well, J-Well is just now coming out of the pits, and he is coming out of the pits in 12th spot. 12. So he went from...
But, you know, he's going to have a car, too, in the 3rd stage.
Typical must have lost some spots. He's, I think, showing in front of an 8th right now.
He looked like he was slow going in the pits and out. I don't know if he maybe sped or he just looked slow.
Well, the short pit worked, and I'll tell you who the short pit worked for, and that's Mike RPM, as Mike RPM, now our current leader in that 44 car.
So I was wrong. It's not the 4 that was in front of, that was an 8.
Trying
the same looking from the back, though.
Lynch and Eagles are having good battle there for a while.
Mike RPM currently our leader, as we've got 5 laps to go now in stage 2. And Mike's got a pretty good sized lead.
Who's those? Mike RPM?
Yeah, Mike RPM is our leader.
There's a bit of a bunch. 7, 6, 5 there altogether. Get some action there.
And if I'm not mistaken, that is going to be Billy in the 1 car in 2nd. Followed by
Eagles, Typical, Lynch, and Dan.
Yeah, they're all bunched up there.
Eagles has got it, and Typical and Lynch want it.
And I guarantee you, here comes Typical now, looking underneath of the 9 car of Eagles, and he's going to go get it. As Lynch
in the wall.
Lynch gives that wall a kiss for good luck, as Typical makes the pass on Eagles for that 3rd spot.
Too on that,
so that should bring Dan up a little bit closer to Lynch, but it really didn't. Come on, Lynch, stay with that wall.
I'll tell you what, Lynch is really pushing so hard, man. He keeps hitting that wall.
He's giving her.
Yeah, he's giving it a kiss for good luck, but it's not giving him much.
I don't know if it's just my screen or not, but his car looks like it's got the waggle going in the corners. A little bit of lefty-righties.
You might have that set up kind of loose. I mean, like I said, this is a loose track. And I tell you what, you do not want to hit that apron. If you hit that apron, you're hitting a sheet of ice, and you're going to go around.
We're coming to the white here.
And I'm speaking on experience from leading one time here in the B League at Kentucky and hitting that daggone apron and took me out of the lead real quick.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, it was ball game after that.
Lynch in the wall again.
Yep.
Coming to the
heavy duty 3 wide.
5, 6 seconds.
That's the end of the stage right there.
That is the end of the stage as Mike RPM takes that stage in that 44 Richard Petty machine. As he played that one perfect to get that stage win. And J-Well went all the way back to 11th.
We're going to rack them and stack them and do it all over again.
It's your bro Chase
Oh,
back
we
to
got
13.
Mike RPM finished first, Billy second, Typical third, Eagles fourth, Lynch fifth, Danaman sixth, Heavy Duty seventh, Clashing in eighth, DK Brown ninth, and Mac Attack 10th, as JWoww follows up
And
in
Shady,
11th. Yep.
you know what time it is? I think it's the best time to do it when they're all bunched together.
I was just about to say that, man.
I know
Now's the time to do it. We gotta
Crank
crank it up.
I don't know, something about that just brings out the kid in me.
I love doing that. It's always fun to do. Sometimes it's too much fun.
I don't know what it sounds like on the broadcast, but it sounds good here. Let us know what it sounds like on the broadcast. Maybe we're doing something we shouldn't be.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
The
take a
only
look.
thing I've ever noticed is sometimes the audio will cut out
It
for a
cuts.
second. Yeah.
Well, I noticed that's me switching through all the different drivers, trying to get the different sounds. So that's why I didn't do it. I stayed on Billy's there tonight just the whole time. I noticed that switching through all the drivers, it was cutting it out. So we'll see how that one sounded staying on one driver.
The best part I do is when you have them off on the restart like that is I put it on a driver about 2/3 of the way back and put it on the camera view where they're coming at you, so
Yeah,
you
that's
get
what I was
the
doing.
you
Yeah.
get the sound of the front of the front cars and the middle cars and then the back cars.
Anybody
as
out
they
there,
come
let
up.
us know how that last one sounded to see if we're on track or if we should stop or continue or doing what we're doing.
And,
After all, we do this for you.
for our viewers, as we
Let
are
the
in
fans,
stage,
what is there, right?
we are in stage 3, and
We're doing our viewers. We're just sitting here talking to ourselves.
We're just chatting with each other.
Hey, but we are actually good at it too, so we don't mind.
Yeah, we're halfway good at it. You know, we
Yeah,
we
we've sat
think
in these lobbies just talking for a long time anyways.
Well, I tell you what,
Only taking a
fellas.
scroll through the field here.
Start low. When you do that, look who's up at the front, or should I say, back at the front.
I
And
think
look
I know
who's
who
at the
that
very
is.
back right now.
And that is that one car of Billy who's worked his way back up to the front.
Oh, didn't I tell you that's my dark horse?
Yeah,
That was my number one.
that
No-
is the
no
number
pun
one
intended.
pick of Middletown. Middletown, you picked that.
Oh,
that
then
one
I won't
car.
pick him for a dark horse then.
That's going to be a solid pick, as I mean, he obviously has to have a rocket. If he was leading, and then got involved in that wreck earlier, got shoveled back all the way to the back, and now here he is.
Now look where Jaywell is.
I don't want to curse him, but I got a question already in mind for him.
What's that question? Let's get it out now.
I won't curse him that much. I won't ask the question yet.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
I'll
well,
tell you
don't
what
wanna
it is
put-
after though, if it doesn't get the opportunity.
Hey, you
But
don't
I
want-
think we're gonna get the opportunity.
Right, you don't want to put the kiss of death on it.
No, not totally. Maybe move in a little bit, but not commit totally.
All right, Lynch. Let's find you here. What are you doing? Lynch has got his hands full. I'll leave him alone. He's busy.
Looking
Well,
pretty tough to pass right now.
Yeah, it is hard to pass here.
Well, speaking of
Oh,
Lynch
DK
and his
in the wall.
MRL teammate, that's Dan the Man. Look at Dan the Man up there in 4th spot.
Yes, he is. Let's
Check
go
that
ride
out.
with him.
Riding with that 34 car right now, as
Every
he's
time
got.
I get on him, something happens, so I'm going
He's-
to ride with him here.
I'm gonna ride with him and give him some camera love because he's got that 9 car all over him, but he's holding that bay in that 4th spot. I tell you what, Dan the Man wants to make his way up to the booth after the race tonight.
It's I think it's getting hairy from about 5th back. It is
Yep.
getting nuts. 7 car got pushed out a little bit there.
They are getting a little bit rowdy back here. You got the two JCR guys, Clashing and JWell, mixing it up with Lynch and DK Brown. DK in at 18.
Where is it?
DK and JWell might be able to make this bottom work here.
Where are they? Oh, yeah.
Here's It's Your Bro Chase.
Oh, Lynch is in that wall again.
It's Your Bro Chase in that 5 car.
That boy thinks he's on dirt from Saturday night.
Clashing working on DK right now for 8.
Lynch under the 18.
Oh, DK in the wall a bit.
And JWell makes the pass with a little bit of help from Lynch in the 3 and Heavy Duty in the 19.
They're all going to pass DK here on the lower.
And looking, kind of looking back here towards the back as Micah and Reckless doing a little bit of battle with each other. Mac Attack back there as well with Nowinski. Mac Attack now looking under Reckless for that position. He's going to take it. Back up here at the front. More of the same. Billy in front. Typical second. Mike RPM third. Dan the Man fourth. Eagles fifth. Your top 5. Kind of getting in single file now as we're in stage 3.
Yeah, I do like that 4 car.
I like that paint scheme. I really like that paint scheme. That you know, especially getting ready to go in Memorial Day weekend. And
yeah, we had ours last weekend.
An American tribute.
I think JWell's gaining a bit on Clashing slowly. He's catching him. Oh, he definitely caught him some time there.
And these guys are...
He's itching to get back up there.
Yeah.
These guys are kind of running single file a little bit as we're in stage 3, and now...
Eagles under the 34.
And now here comes Eagles now looking underneath Dan the Man in the 34, and he's going to take over 4 spot from Dan. The Eagles in that 9 car, he's starting to move his way towards the front here a little bit now. Eagles kind of hanging.
Keep it off the wall.
The Eagles was kind of hanging mid-pack most of the race.
Inching the wall again, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Just a little twitchy coming out of those corners. I don't know if he's trying too hard or what he's doing, but...
Yeah, coming off of 2, he's definitely flirting with that wall a lot.
Yeah, just a little spark on each one almost, but... See what he does here. Under,
I find that wall off of 2 is not forgiving at all.
Oh, and the wall again, under the... Trying to build the 18. Him, the 18 are going hard at it here.
Let's go take a look.
I'm having a hard time with 3 and 4 letting off here. I keep drifting right to that wall almost.
It'll do that. I mean, you have to have that set up with that front weight, getting that nose turn, and with the front weight.
It's another one of these tracks where you got to be consistent, and I suck at that. So.
Yeah, rhythm is a lot here.
It's a whole lot, especially as these cars really get loose as the tires get some wear and that fuel burns off in the back end and really wants to get wiggly on you as you get towards the last part of the run.
See if Lynch can through him a couple laps or it's back on that wall.
You got JWell right on the back of Clashing now. But yep, Clashing has lost the group in front, so they're going to have to work together, I think, to get back up there.
And that's exactly what they're going to do. Those 2 teammates, those guys are...
Clashing just got way loose.
Yeah.
Those guys
are such...
Or let him go. Maybe you just let him go.
Yeah.
I think JWell is quicker at this point.
JWell
looks like Dan got around Eagles again.
Yeah, Dan has gotten around Eagles in the 34.
Eagles trying underneath.
Hey, what? Dan the Man is having an awesome run here tonight, man. Good to see that, too. Good to see that guy have a good run. He needs it.
Yes.
I like seeing those guys have good run. You know, Dan the Man,
Lynch. I know he's missed a couple races, too, so...
Yeah.
Good to see him at least back out there.
Yep.
We got Micah pitting.
And Micah on that short pit running that short pit strategy. It's kind of worked out
Yeah,
for
there's
him.
somebody else 88 with him, whatever
times.
that is.
That's
Who that is.
Nowinski. Nowinski.
Okay.
That's the Winsk.
Nowinski,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry for the other night.
Like 5 times.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Actually, I think it was only about maybe 4. Then he quit.
4?
So.
Okay, that's not
Yeah,
bad.
I think he finally gave up. He finally got out of my way, I guess.
What did he have? Did he have a? Did he have a sticker on the side of his door that says "Luggy hit it here"?
I don't know what it was. Just we seemed to just keep kissing each other in the corners, and he seemed to get the shitty end of the deal every time.
Well, it might not have always been you, though, Lug.
Well,
We've all
Might have been a little 50-50, 70-30, you never know.
you drove around me, right?
I did. Honestly, I remember there was a bunch of cars I don't even really remember seeing. I remember being around you a little bit in the 6 there. I think in the middle of stage 2 or something.
Yeah, I was top 10 this first and second stage, but
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I keep dummying myself in the pits.
Yeah,
I went
I
to
had a
pits with
couple-
damage, and I drove myself right in the wall before I got there. It's like, why not add another 20 seconds of damage to it?
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I had a couple of just minor slip-ups that kind of cost me late to get back to 7th. I was running around 3rd, 4th most of the night.
All I had was a yellow bumper when I made my way to the pits. By the time I got in the pits, there wasn't a door panel on that wasn't red.
Speaking of the pits,
A lot of pitting going on
Everybody,
here.
yeah, everybody fit.
you got all the leaders coming down. Typical, Billy, Mike RPM, Eagles, Dan the Man, JCR Clashin, JCR JWell, DK.
But Mr.
Heavy
JD,
Duty.
he finally had a good race, so.
Yep, for sure. Yep. That
Yeah.
was good to see.
Yeah, it was good to see JD have a good strong
He
run.
had a quick car all weekend. We raced a lot in practice together. He
Yeah,
was
I
pretty
think
quick
another
both
5 or 6 laps, and it could have been a different story up there.
Mhm.
He was coming.
Yeah, I think he brushed the wall with 1 or 2 to go and kind of killed his momentum.
Look at
'cause he
pit
was catching
road.
him. That's a mess.
Pit
coming
road's
off.
a mess.
Pit
All
Road
right, let's see who breaks the boo-boo line this time.
Pit Road was
This one could
busy.
be tough, too. To not do that.
There's some breaking the boo-boo line back there.
Wow, came flying out of there.
Yeah, I don't know.
JWell made up some spots. Dan the
I
Man
didn't see,
lost.
I didn't see anything.
Dan the Man is the big loser in that, as he went into the pits in 4th spot, and he's coming out of the pits in 7th.
Yeah, I think there may have been a little bit of gain in spots there, a little
So-
bit there by 3 or 4
JWell's up to
drivers
5th
there.
here. He's going to go to 4th. You gained 3 spots, I think. 3, 4 spots there.
Yep, so they go around It's Your Bro Chase, and
That's why we're up here. We don't have to make all those choices.
yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about seeing if I could jump in the race. I'm like, I'll just jump in the booth.
Yeah, man, it's nice and cool. If we've got an air conditioner in the summertime.
Yeah, a lot more relaxing, less pressure, no stress.
Yeah, we get to lay back and this furniture distributors.net furniture we got up here that we had.
Exactly, it's very
Oh,
comfortable.
heavy duty, hard in the backstretch wall.
Oh man.
All by him lonesome.
Oh yeah, he just clipped the outside. It sent him right down low.
Oh, did he? Okay, I didn't see how he
Yeah.
got there. This happened to get
Yeah.
on him.
I got his view here. I'm about 2
he's-
seconds behind you guys
Oh,
on this
okay.
one view.
And he's got more damage, heavy damage to that heavy duty 19 car.
Yeah.
Lewinsky just got by him there through that.
Yeah, that 19, man, that's not going to be
real high.
handling right with that kind of damage up there.
I'm a
Nah,
little
he
busy,
must
but-
take some pretty good nose damage on the left side.
And I guess we got a car out of the race here, guys, and that's going to be the 9 car of Eagles.
Whoa, what happened there?
I'm not sure. Eagles had taken it behind the wall.
Uh-oh.
I have noticed Eagles the last couple of weeks. He had a couple times he got disconnected from our Friday night races, I think.
I'm not, man. I can tell you what.
Was
right
he,
now,
What if was he broadcasting? Probably. No.
No, he was racing with us, and Road America just disappeared.
Oh.
Yeah, I think at Daytona that might have been self-caused, but he
I
was
wonder if
talking about
he
an
was
engine
broadcasting. Maybe not.
I'm not sure. Maybe he blew that thing up trying to get
Yeah.
on that last pit stop because
So Tipco's still out front.
I mean, he came into the pits with all the leaders and just didn't come out.
He must have been third or fourth.
Mike RPM in the wall a little bit behind Billy.
Yeah.
Typical still out front.
I'm
pretty sure that was my pick.
Dan the Man is following Clashin as much as he can. Or I'm sorry, he's following JWoww as much as he can because he's got Clashin following him.
Lynch is way back there now.
Yeah, Lynch is...
I'm just wondering if him and the Eagles had issues back there, or they all come out together.
It's possible.
I'd say JWoww, he's coming. He's gained 4/10 now since they pitted. There's another one, so he's picked up... it was 2 seconds back. He's only 1.5 now.
Well, looking up here with the leaders as Billy in that one car is all over typical.
I think Billy, now he needs to get it and go because JWoww is definitely coming. He needs to go.
As
Clashin, Billy, there he is.
Clashin just got around Dan the Man, and so those JCR guys are going to be hooked up in the little bit of draft that there is.
Billy looks like he has this low line. He should be able to take him to 3.
So Clashin's moved up to 5th, right behind JWoww, who's in 4th. Mike RPM 3rd. Billy now just took the lead back from Typical.
Let's see if he still gains on... he's down to 1.3 JWoww. Let's see if he can still gain here on Billy, now that he's up
Billy,
front.
you're not supposed to be there. Typical's supposed to be up front.
Oh, no, Billy's exactly where he wants to be, and he wants to get this win. I mean, it's been a while since Billy has taken that one card.
Second last week, second and third last week or something? No.
No, he was.
Or was he? Or the week before?
Yeah, I think
he was up in the booth one of the weeks.
Yeah, just not too long ago. In a
2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, you got. I believe it was second. He got second spot.
It looks.
He hasn't won since Kansas, and that was like the 3rd or 4th race of the season when Billy took that win back at Kansas. So he's going for the Special K, maybe. He's going a little Special K. Kansas win and Kentucky win. Want to get that little Special K.
He's doing it right now. JWoww is evened out now at 1.3, and so Billy's definitely pulling that line enough to at least keep them at bay.
Yeah. They're running out of time.
Typical gets up there, they're going to allow everybody. Typical gives him any sort of fight, they're going to allow the other ones to drop there.
Well, this next time by, they'll have 20 laps to go. So we're going to have one more round of green flag stops if it stays green. And then that'll take them to the end.
I don't know how they're getting down there like that. I do that, and I'm holding on and saying, baby Jesus.
As we are in the 3rd stage, the 3rd and final stage here at Kentucky. The FTR A League. And the big boys come out to play on Wednesday night.
Not to mention the great guys in the booth.
Oh, yeah, that's what everybody comes for anyway. The race is just second.
Right?
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I could go in the booth or in the race maybe, and be stressed out. I'll come up here in the booth, relax. I got a nice cold beverage here.
Hell yeah, you kick your feet up, an ice cold beverage, and sit in that recliner over there from.
I get tired of talking to Shady all the time, so it's nice to have somebody else.
I'll have to get. I was a little late getting in because I was on the phone, so I didn't get an invite.
We all were. We used to start this at 7:30, but summertime's here now, and we both get in the door. Usually, the core gate gets things set up, and
yeah, pretty much. As soon as getting home from the marina, I jump in the shower, try to wash some of that junk off, and then hop in the chair and turn it on. And
if we're not plugged in by about 8:01, there's something wrong somewhere.
Yeah, I'm getting this jumping in the seat and plugging it, putting on the headset pretty much right as they're taking the green flag for the most part.
I was still on the phone and I saw Billy saying join. I'm like, okay, I gotta go.
Well, I hooked up my regular headset and it wasn't working at all. It kept coming up, no microphone, so I was having technical difficulties.
I think not another week. Every week it happens, right? We do got pit start now. I think they're all in their window. Heavy Duty just came in. JWoww hasn't gained anything on the leaders now.
Yep, they're
So he
definitely
might be looking to maybe make a move
on one view,
maybe
but
early.
Yep,
I'm on the Clashing Boys right now.
Yep, Jay Well is 1.3 behind the leaders, so he hasn't gained and he hasn't lost either.
He actually just,
They're coming. They're coming. They're gaining.
Well, they've been stuck at 1.3, 1.4 now for about 6 laps. J-Wow was gaining when I think Typical was in the lead, but that could have been from him and Billy battling right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a couple tenths. As here we got looks like Clashing now coming down pit road, making his final stop.
Oh, they won't come in.
I'll say quick though with JWoww is the three up front are drafting and JWoww's keeping pace with them alone. Well, he did have Chase.
But now, why would they separate like that though?
Even still,
yeah.
Look at that draft. They better have a good pit stop
separate though.
They're probably just on wrong, bad communication there, because generally they would pit on the same frequency.
Like Dan pitting now.
On the same sequence.
They could have some little plan worked out to get Clashing in front, maybe he'll loosen his carb a bit, get in front.
Those guys are so in key. I can tell you right now, those guys are so in key. They have this whole race orchestrated before it even begins.
Yeah, exactly. Like if they don't have to pass each other to switch cars, then they could do it by pitting one early, say. They get Clashing out in front, and maybe he's quicker on the shorter runs in front. Mike RPM coming in.
Yep. We're gonna start. I'm
Typical
sure you're gonna
Billy's
see.
Still door to door.
You're gonna see Billy and Typical coming in here pretty soon.
I would see showing 3 laps to go for JWoww.
They're not coming this time.
We've
They
got.
might just work this all the way down. Pretty sure Billy's a big fan of fresh tires. So.
Yep.
Yeah. They're gonna have about 3 laps left. We've got 13 laps left to go. 12 now as this time by, so I don't know.
They could afford a second or two, I think, here too, to keep.
I'm with Billy here now. See if he dives down low here. Billy is. Looks maybe. Yeah, he doesn't want to get down there too low because it screws you up for this corner. So yeah, I think he's pitting now.
Yeah, they're going to come in to pit. He and Typical both coming in now to pit.
So where does he drop low to show the
Typical's going to spin it out.
Typical
spun it out.
I imagine that's going to be a black flag.
One more too. He must have saw that and he went an extra lap.
All right, we're going to have
to. He may click down.
Yeah, I'm going to stay with.
I'm
going to stay on Typical. You guys do something else. I'll stay on Typical.
JWoww, he might click down to 0.
See what it takes here for seconds.
Looks like he's good. He should be good.
I'm on Mike RPM. As right now, JWoww is being scored the leader, but he's got to come in any time for
his
right
stop.
Now.
Oh, he went in sideways. I wonder if that was the speed. That looked like they were coming in hot. He had the 5 car right on his bumper.
Oh.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, he's definitely going to get a black flag on that one.
Yeah, Typical got a black flag because I'm at like 20 seconds right now.
Oh, so that's going to kill him.
Yeah,
that'll
kill him. Just end the
He's
race
coming out now, so yeah, I think he got black flag. Unless I count really quick.
31.5 for this stop.
Yeah, unless I counted too quick, but I think he's about 30 seconds.
And JWoww did get a black flag on that.
JWoww did too.
Yep. So that's going to kill him.
All right, so.
And I think
I'm pretty sure Typical got one too.
And I think JWoww was getting that was going to get that penalty even if he didn't get a little shove.
Yeah, he came in.
Yeah,
way too fast.
Yeah, I think he did something that I would have been famous for, and that's not paying attention to exactly
maybe
what you got.
Yeah,
and then come off a turn. Yeah, you come off a turn 4, say, "Oh crap! Oh shit! I got a pit! Damn it!"
Yeah, a pit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looked like he avoided what was happening the pit before, so he went around the extra lap. So he should have been well prepared.
So I should put Billy up front again. I'll buy him with some.
Yeah, JWoww's now in 11th.
Well, I'm going to say that that round of green flag pit stops and the black flags are going to be brought to you by the FurnitureDistributors.net. Check them out for their Memorial Day sale, y'all. FurnitureDistributors.net with their Memorial Day sale. They deliver to North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, surrounding areas. Check them out for their Memorial Day sale.
Whoop, whoop. Gonna have to work on some endorsement there. Maybe contribute a bit to the league and get
Yeah,
we have a business that we do online and stuff too. Some of it's online, and maybe we'll get something in there for next week or something.
All right.
Sponsor like a stage or something.
Poor Lynch. Not sure where he is, but he don't look happy.
Well, the short pit worked again for Clashin and Mike RPM. As Clashin had the lead, Mike RPM now has it. Here comes Billy now. Billy's looking for second spot underneath the Clashin, and those two guys are going to do some more battle this time. The last time, remember what happened with them guys doing battle. This time, no, little more friendly.
Billy wants it.
Oh, here comes Billy underneath. Billy had a hell of a run.
Yeah.
Look at that. Billy passed two cars in one straightaway for the lead. Here comes Clashin trying to get underneath of the 40. Yeah, underneath that 44 to try to catch up to that one car before he gets away.
First, I move my camera and get off everybody.
Billy is checking out. Billy got that lead, and he said, "See y'all later. I'm going home." We got 5 laps to go this next time by.
Okay, back up to 7th now. Again, he's
coming
trying.
again.
But
He's hauling ass. He is hauling ass, but
You'd be surprised how fast you go when you're pissed off, eh?
he's got he's half
The
a track
corners
of
don't
back.
seem as long or anything else.
Yeah. And he's 1.7 behind Heavy Duty, who's in 6th.
Klaus or J-Well.
J-Well just pumped
J-Well.
well. Yeah. He is down on the inside.
It's his pro chase, and J-Well just got into it.
Oh, is that how it was? Jeez,
Fire truck says Lynch is running 4th.
J-Lo went way. J-Lo looks like he was pushing so hard, he got himself loose coming out of 2. And Chase definitely had an easy time taking that spot back.
You hear what it said? Is fire truck said Lynch is running 4th.
Yes, Lynch is running 4th. I was just about to say that.
No, I had him out of the race almost.
Because DK is up to 5th and Lynch up to 4th. As we got to get back up here with our leaders.
I see Berkwood saying I lost. Is that the pick? I don't know, Bert.
Tell you what, Billy has checked out. Look at this lead that Billy has put on.
Pretty good.
He is rolled out.
I'm you and yours now, Sheedy. I have to switch over to you to get to this side of the track.
I'll tell you what, man. Billy, he came into this track and he had a mission.
With Heavy Duty, it's your boat chase and Heavy Duty going at it.
And Billy was after redemption tonight, y'all. He was getting some redemption tonight and getting that one car back in victory lane.
All right, get on Billy here. Where's our leader? There's our leader. All by Kinoto.
We got 2 laps to go, so we're going to get the white flag for Billy next time by.
Oh, we know who's winning it. I'm going to stay on 2nd, 3rd, and 4th here. See what happens.
We got to keep it right here on Billy.
Yeah.
I'm definitely keeping it on Billy for sure.
As Mike RPM 2nd and Clash in 3rd. Is that Mac Attack in 4th?
And it's...
This car looking really stable, ripping through those things too.
And that's it.
That
Billy
is
is the winner.
Yeah. One for one.
A lap back.
Mike RPM and Clausen.
And Mac Attack gets 4th. And Billy comes home to win.
Yeah.
Been a long time coming since Kansas.
Is it? Who's the 5 car?
It's your bro Chase.
It is. I wonder if something with J-Well and them happened at the end there after that pit is why they got into it.
I'm not sure, but
Or maybe even before that, because it looked like that 5 was riding him into the pit. Like, he wasn't letting him break at all.
J-Well got it back as our final results in the top 10 is Billy gets back in victory lane, picking up the win. Mike RPM in second, Clashin gets third, DK Brown fights to get fourth, Lynch gets his top 5 and gets fifth.
Nice.
J-Well fights back for sixth. It's Your Bro Chase comes home seventh, Heavy Duty in eighth. Reckless Racer fought back to get ninth, and Typical, after that penalty, comes home in 10th.
Well.
So if you want to go ahead and send a message in the FTR chat and bring them top 3 boys on up in here.
Are they all invited? They all got...
What was it? It was Billy, Typical, and...
No, Billy, RPM, and Clash.
Oh, that's right. Billy, RPM, and the Clash, and that's it. Okay.
Yeah. I think they've all been up here before.
Oh, yeah, they've been up here before. They've been up here more than once.
Yeah, Mike's up.
He's already in.
Clash's in.
They've been in here more than once, so they know where to make. Yeah. They know the way up to the booth. So very.
You got everybody.
Direct. They got their own elevator. They take right up.
Pretty much. So we'll give them guys a minute to.
Yeah, they're all in.
They're all in already.
Yep.
I'm excited. I feel like I got to win tonight. I got the top 2 picks. Nice.
Yeah. Come on, they weren't messing around, were they?
No.
Well, let's bring them on in as we get our top 3. And starting off is their third place finisher, and that is in the 51. We'll make it 51A, since J-Well was in 51. We'll call it 51B. We'll say 51A, and that's JCR Clashin in that 51 rowdy car. How's it going, Clashin?
Doing good.
How you doing, brother, man? Good run tonight. Good run getting the top 3, man.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so give us your rundown, man. How'd you pull it off?
How'd I pull off third place? Just turned left a little bit. Stage 1.
It's a good call.
I don't even remember the stages. I'm worn out.
I have a question for you, Clash, and I was wondering, with that last pit stop, we figured you might be staying together, you two, and pit together, and I noticed you pitted about 2-3 laps earlier than J-Well. I was just looking for maybe some insight on the strategy there.
I think I had the winning strategy, but I needed J-Well to be on the same side, but he didn't. I took less fuel on that first stop, so I could run the leaders back down, but J-Well took full fuel, so we were kind of losing time. And then I had the pit, so that's why I short pitted by 3 or 4 laps there to final stop.
All right.
Now that last stop in J-Well, he got that penalty, so that pretty much did him in. Mm-hmm. Right there. But you had the lead there on that short pit, man. Did you have? Were you able trying to hold them off, or did you just did pit a little too early and they just had the freshies that you just, no matter what you did, that they were getting around you?
I had to pit. I was going to run out of fuel that lap. So I was going to race for the win there and try to block, but Billy was moving with his fresh tires, so I wasn't holding off.
He certainly was.
Mm-hmm. And we saw you guys get together early on in the race. And, saw on the, in mad respect, Clashing, that we saw that you took, on that following restart, up following a caution, that you took it down and went to the back of the field. And on the broadcast, definitely made the shout out to much respect for you doing that, man. It takes a lot to do something like that, and really hats off to you for pulling out such a move.
Yeah, I was racing, trying to get the lead, and I was coming up off the apron, and it just shot my car dead right, and it just put the one car straight into the wall.
Excellent recoveries from both of you, that's for sure.
Yeah, man, a hell of a job, man, fighting back. It looks like you had kind of kind of your work cut out for you to get back up into that to get a podium finish, man. Looks like you had your work cut out for you, but you were able to pull it off, man.
Yeah, I probably had about a 5th or 6th place car, but I'll take a top 3.
Congratulations, man. Awesome job. Always glad to bring you up. You know I'm a big fan of yours, man. It's always glad to bring you on up in the booth, man. Congratulations.
Yep, thank you guys.
Definitely. And let's move on over to our second place finisher, our runner-up, and that is our points leader, and that is going to be Mike RPM. What's going on, man?
Exhausted. That was a crazy race.
It looked like it was a lot of fun, though, man. Getting in second spot, man. Congratulations, man. Give us your rundown. Give us your overview of the race.
First of all, thanks. And we started off, I think, 3rd in stage 1. We rode off 3rd, and I was way too loose. I hit the wall, and I was just trying to fix the car basically the whole entire race to get it so where it was loose, but I could drive it. And no one really had anything for Billy the whole entire race. I kind of got lucky and made a pit strategy move in stage 2 to get a stage win, which I felt like was the race win in my book because how hard it was. But to come out second, I think I had like a 4th place car. Not really sure what happened to the 4 there at the end. I thought he was going to be there too, but
he got a penalty in the pit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had nothing for those guys. I was just holding on for dear life and trying not to wreck. So it is what it is. I'll take it. But congrats to Billy. He had a freaking hot rod today.
Yeah, it didn't look like anybody was catching him.
Well, Mike, you were my second pick, so you finished well for me.
Yeah, sorry I couldn't get one spot better.
No, that's fine. My first pick was Billy, so.
There you go, 1-2 sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got the sweep tonight. But coming home second, man. I mean, and getting getting the win on stage 2. Another good points night for you, man. I mean, you came into the race with a healthy 52-point lead over Billy. So I mean you right finished second. So I mean, still excellent points tonight. As we're in the second half now of the season. So I mean, these points really start to matter now. I mean, stage points, finishing points, everything. So I mean, it gotta be real happy with still getting a second spot.
Oh, absolutely, and I mean, it was a fun race. It was the track was tough to drive, and I was pretty loose the whole race, but I enjoyed it, and I'll take the points. And where do we go next week?
We'll be Atlanta next week.
Oh, okay, that'll be cool. So that'll be a fun race too.
Oh, always fun in Atlanta. The old cheese grater, the old rubber grater, you're gonna call it. Well, congratulations, Mike, on getting the second spot, man. Always big fan of yours, man. Congratulations, man. Always fun to watch and bring you on up after the race for the interview, man. Having one hell of a season, man. Keep it rolling.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate what you guys do as always.
Thank you very much.
Definitely, man. We always just have fun up here, man. We just have fun chilling. Hats off to the one car, and that is Billy finally getting that W for the first time since Kansas. So you got that Special K working for you, Billy.
Yeah, I'm wore out, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was just trying to stay focused, man. Just trying to hit my marks, and I knew my car was good. I knew it was really good on the long run. I just had to keep it together and stay off the wall and just tried to drive the best I could, man.
Oh, right on.
All right, so Eneltown, you said you had a question for Billy. You wouldn't give us any clue on what that question is. You weren't going to put the kiss of death on the man, and make sure he got up in the booth. So go ahead and let her rip.
All righty, Shay. Thanks. Basically, not so much about what happened with when you got into the wall there. It was you and Clashin, I think, right? That had a little bit of an issue, but it was more of like, what did you have to do? Because I know you had a fast car, but how did you manage getting back through basically the whole field through that. I think it was the second stage that you pretty much made it through the whole field.
Yeah, I just tried to be patient. I knew I had a good car, and I just didn't want to put my car in a bad spot and cost somebody or cost myself. I just kind of rode there for a little while, just trying to pick one off at a time. I got in the draft right there. I think I was sitting like fifth or sixth, I think, and we had like 6 or 7 laps left to pit, and I just kind of just went with it, just started driving it as hard as I could, just trying to be consistent, and was just picking them off at one at a time, and I just couldn't quite get the mic. Right there in that second stage, he like he said, he got a little bit of a pit strategy and was able to get out front and hold on to it. So, but yeah, just trying to be patient, man. Just not overdrive.
Yeah.
It
was a great run coming back. That was definitely a great run coming back through the field.
Yeah, thanks.
I mean, you knew you had you kind of knew you had to have had the hot rod that you did, the rocket that you did. Did you have to make any kind of adjustments to it? Because it looked like, I mean, you were just really the car to beat, from the drop of the green flag, even with that incident there in stage 2. I mean, you still look like you had the car to beat. Did you have to make any adjustments to it or work on it? I mean, he said, Mike mentioned, and Mike and Clashin mentioned that it was really, really slick and loose out on the track tonight. Really tough to drive. How was it for you?
Now my car was pretty good. I didn't make any adjustments all night. I kept the car like it was. It got a little loose right there at the end of stage 1, but I just left it alone. I didn't touch it because I knew it was good. So no, I didn't adjust on anything tonight, man. I worked on it a little bit before the race and found a little something and just went with it.
Yeah,
awesome race, Billy.
Yeah, your car. I was even commenting. Your car looked very, very secure through the turns late. Looked like you really weren't struggling with it at all late in the run, especially that last run.
No, I just started backing the corners up a little bit further and further, just to make sure I could get that good run off, and just tried to carry that same style, throughout the race. So one thing I want to say is appreciate Clashin doing what he did. I know Clashin. I know he don't drive like that. I knew something had to happen, or if it was a lag or something like that. So I just didn't want him thinking that it was, with that guilt, for me thinking it was on purpose, because I knew it wasn't. So it's just a racing deal. We both recovered, and it was a lot of fun there in that first stage. I mean, we were battling. I think I wound up passing them on the outside there, for stage 1. So that was pretty cool too. So just all in all, it was a great race tonight. I think everybody had a lot of fun. I hope we put on a great race for all the fans, and
certainly did.
I think next week is going to be about the same. I think it's going to be a great race too, and that's the last race of the season, of the regular season. So, and then we start the playoffs. So it should be fun.
Well, I'd just say real quickly, that was a class act move by Clashin, and it's really cool to see that you both ended up getting right back up there, 1 and 2.
Yeah, he didn't. I didn't want him to do that. That was just a racing deal, but he chose to do that, and I much respect.
Yeah, that's great camaraderie there.
Yep, and that you'll see when you later on tonight when you have a chance and go back and watch it, because I had it right on the broadcast, and I mean it just shows how close you guys are. I mean, he just clipped, and I mean clipped ever so slightly the fender with the quarter, and saw you go around. I mean, and just to really show, I mean, guys are on razor edge almost with these cars as fast as guys are going. Just the slightest little tiniest of a contact, and it could have been catastrophic for both of you guys, man. And just really hats off to both of you guys, for real, for all you guys, man. You guys put on probably one of the best races that we've seen, in my opinion, is one of the best races we've seen here in the past month.
Yeah, Kentucky, it usually promotes some good racing, and we showed it tonight. I mean, my hats is off to all the guys. I appreciate all the racers. I appreciate everybody that supports us every week. All the racers. If it wasn't for those guys, we wouldn't have a league. And appreciate you guys, for doing what you do every Wednesday and staying committed. And we all enjoy that. And just all the fans that out there watching YouTube land. We get a lot of support here, and I'm very grateful for that.
And congratulations on the sponsor for FTR.
Yep.
Yeah.
And just appreciate it, man. Appreciate all you guys.
All right, sir. You have a good night.
Definitely.
Nice win, Billy.
Tonight.
Thank you, guys. Good run, Mike. Flashing.
Well, that is gonna do it again for us. Another one in the books.
Yes, sir.
We're going to head to Atlanta for next week in a season finale. We're going to have the regular season champion crowned after next week in Atlanta. So next week we're going to have a little bit of extra spice, a little extra sizzle next week going to Atlanta, guys.
Yes, sir. All righty, sir. You have yourself a good night.
You do as well. Thank you, Eneltown, for coming on up and enjoying the race with us for the past hour and a half or so, and calling the race. Come on up anytime next week if you want. Anytime, you're always welcome, my friend.
Yeah, thanks, Shady, and thanks a lot for having me. I really enjoyed it, especially with the season ender coming up. I think I might have to jump back up here in the booth and watch it. I got multiple views, so I should be able to get the invite next time. I'll have the race view plus.
Yeah, we'll make sure you get one. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely make sure you get one.
Yeah, I know I was late to it. Like I figured you guys would be on start about 10 after 8, 5:10 after 8. And I saw Billy join, and
I can't even start it because we use Shady's YouTube, so I can't even start it if he's late. So I'm kind of lost without him too. So I can do it on mine, but still we don't get the same viewage on mine. So all right, this would be one loose lug nut. I'm out.
Have a good night, my friend.
All right, bye.
That's Lugnut and Eneltown. Check them boys out in the FTR B League race every Sunday night at 8 o'clock. You can check them boys out on Billy's YouTube channel. And
I think we're having a doubleheader this weekend, actually, for the B League to pick up that extra race.
Are you? Well, we'll have to.
I think. I'm not totally sure. But
we'll have to stay tuned for that. Check out the FTR Racing Facebook page for the news and updates on that. And thank you to FurnitureDistributors.net, my unofficial new sponsor here, the Shady Acres Entertainment Network. And hey, they guys having one hell of a Memorial Day sale. They're out of North Carolina. They deliver to South Carolina, Virginia. Check those guys out. They take care of delivery, taxes, everything, man. The price at the floor is the price at your door. Check out this factory or FurnitureDistributors.net. Thank you guys, everybody, for putting on one heck of a show tonight. FTR A League Racing Wednesday night here at Kentucky. Billy Holcomb gets the win in that one car. Mike RPM comes home second, and Clashin comes home third. The top three, we're going to head to Atlanta next Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Come on back. We'll look forward to seeing everybody there. And until then, for Eneltown and Lugnut with the FTR B League boys, I'm Shady. We will see everybody next Wednesday.